Alright, cool, should be working. Just set up. Yo. Just make sure everyone can see the screen. Yo, what's up, guys? Can you guys see the screen alright? Just let me know. Just to make sure. Myself and Hassi are on together.
Yep. What's up, guys?
Please tell me this is the right one. Okay, yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I just had to look at blue. I don't know. Someone asked me to look at it. It's down 51%. So I don't know. Assuming offering or something on this. LGVN. Let's see what LGVN has got on watch right now.
LGVN just died, right? Bloody hell, that's crazy.
Which one?
LGVN, he never held any pullbacks.
Where is it? Oh, yeah, I know. It's like in this falling wedge. It just doesn't.
It's a good example, by the way, to use to tell people, listen, always wait. Let's go, Paul. Let's go.
It's still going.
Yeah. Hope think he took a SAE. I gave it the him the play.
I think he's in here. He might be in here. Hi Jordan, bro. What's up? Demand zone. So I'm just getting the levels, looking at this thing for LGVN. This is a former runner, like back in COVID days. This used to run. So what's up, Hardy? Yeah, this one used to run back in the day. So I just got this kind of watch. I'm not gonna even have this in a falling wedge. Just have this like level.
Sorry, man.
PASG. This one's coming down a bit. I'm only waiting for 118 break. If it breaks out, then I'll look for entries. Other than that, I'm not touching this thing. Still in that downtrend as well. Yeah, pole looks good. 250, yeah?
I was about to type onto a SAE.
Oh. What do you have for pole? What are your levels so I can put down 250?
So I've got the 2.5 level pre-market high.
Yeah.
And if you switch to the daily, I've got 3.1.
3.1.
And then and then 3.6 and then 4.1. 4.3, sorry. 3.1.
Yeah.
3.1, 3.6, 4.3.
3.6. I'll keep to 3.6 for now. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is the level that we have at the moment on pole. So here, kind of just consolidate at the moment. Quick question: you predict? Honestly, Cameron, I don't predict like what's gonna happen next year or anything. I literally just do the same thing every day. I don't really look on the outlet of like I'm a day trader scalper, same as Hassi, but I don't really look too much what's going on with like the SPY and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, sometimes I have a look at it maybe once a month, but for day trade scalps, the kind of plays and setups that we do, it's a little bit different. But Hassi, I mean, you look more on the SPY in that, don't you? Like your prediction for it? For the like, if you think there's going to be a bear market or what?
So SPY, the bear market all dependent on external factors such as inflation and rate hikes and cuts. It's very hard to say it's actually going to be a bear market or not. Because last year it was supposed to be a bear market, so it's like now that everyone's bullish, there is a higher chance we go into a bearish market. So it's all about reverse psychology. But it's very hard to say. I can't really predict it because I don't have the research and backing to really say anything. You know, it's all dependent.
Yeah, I mean, it's just dependent on like obviously what's. Oh, here we go. They fixed it on what's going on. Like, as he said, like the external factors. So I mean, obviously, if you're looking like long term, and that means like a swing trade or even just, I mean, I guess long term in general. That's kind of where you got to focus more on, obviously, what's happening with the news. But I'm like talking just mainly on myself and Hassi, like how we trade. We don't really look at like those external factors. Obviously, like CPI, FOMC, we don't usually trade with that. So it doesn't, for us, it's just like whatever we get given, we kind of trade in, right? Hi, Andy. What's up?
There's someone else. Don't you think it's more difficult to trade in a bearish market? I think it depends. I think it might be better for small caps because if SPY is down, large caps would be down, and more money will rotate into the small cap market.
Yeah, I mean, like for us, like even if there's a bearish market, there's always going to be runners. Like literally, if there's volume on any plays, we can trade it. That's kind of how it is.
And as long as you don't get me wrong, we will have more bad days than good. But as long as we keep our 3% stop and stick to our rule book, we'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
This is what I have. Osman, I have this on AUVI. So it's like in this demand zone right now. So this is ideally what you want. You want it to be in this demand zone, which is obviously like that support zone level. You want this to hold now and hopefully start to push. You want this to hold, and now you want it to push to the upside and predict it to break this trend line, right? So for me personally, I would wait for it to at least break this 230 level. It is holding the support level, which is good. It seems to be respecting it. So if you get a 5-minute green candle, that is a good idea to look for possible entries on that. EBS.
Let's keep an eye on T-Con again.
Oh yeah, I need to watch. I'm just gonna
Falling wedge.
EBS doesn't have much volume at all. I have to obviously use a larger time frame for this, so I would simply just mark the high of this. With these kind of low volume trades setups like this, right? It's just very difficult to identify what's going to happen next because there's not much volume, right? Obviously, if you know there's news coming or earnings or something, a catalyst coming up, then that's fair enough. But for me, like to enter this trade, I can simply just see from, since December, right? I've just identified that it's just a very simple resistance level here. So we've had one touch, twice, 3 times. So every time it gets to this 272, it's rejecting, right? So that means that, in my opinion, I personally wouldn't be entering now. What I would look for is wait for it to break above that and then hopefully retest, then push to the upside. So that's a much less risky entry than trying to hope and pray that, okay, entering now and we'll break 272, right? So I hope that makes sense. What's it, 272? Sorry, this T-Con. Yeah, T-Con's nice. So T-Con's doing a break and retest right now, 0.25. This should possibly reverse here. So this was that level. It's a big psychological level. So you have this, it's broken that, now it's retesting. And we can see if it does push to the upside on this. Obviously, it's not going to hit exactly 0.25. It can go here and push up. It can come a lot lower. But that's just the ideal basis of what the prediction, what we expect to do. So this is kind of one of Hassie's strategies, what he uses. For intraday, just to break and retest with this. So we can see what it does do, but this is kind of my prediction on what it will do. What do you think, Hassie, on this? T-Con?
Yeah, exact same what you said. I just broke structure, BOS under 0.26. What you want is a break on base and then entries.
Yeah, I agree so with this is kind of what we have on this.
Yeah, what you said, yeah. Just wait for a break back above and we should run, realistically.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so this looks, looks all right now. For me, I need a more bullish trend for anything to get in. Planning on joining in January. Is the subscription price going to be the same? We're still sorting those things out, David. So if you want to join now before the end of the year, I highly recommend to do so. It is only $60. It might be a lot to some people, but if you guys can't make $60 to make money, then I don't know. It's pretty simple. As long as you follow the strategy that we give you and we teach. We literally show you everything that we do in the Discord, so you can learn exactly how we trade. We can give you our strategy, which we do, but it all comes down to you guys putting in the work and practicing that setup time and time again, right? So I can easily give my strategy to everyone, but if you don't practice it enough, then you won't get the confidence to keep basically taking those setups and so on, right? So it just takes a lot of practice, that's all. Interesting to say. Morning. RDHL. This ran the other day, didn't it, Hassie? RDHL.
Yeah, I did actually. You're right. Let me check it out.
Ooh, 4 hours looking good. I got 160 level to reclaim.
Okay, not bad at all.
Nice.
Let me just rechart it.
Yeah, I've already had my chart. Like it was out this wedge.
Very interesting.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna add this one. Thanks for this one.
Daily.
RDHL. So these are always good because they're a former runner, right? So you can see that I previously charted this. This did run all the way to 410. I'm not saying that now that it's broken this, it's going to go to 410, right? The next levels that I have here are clearly just the next resistance levels. These are on PTs. We don't hold for PTs, right? These are just, if it breaks this level, that is your next resistance level and so on, right? So right now we're looking for 160 break. If this holds, then we have room to 196, 225, and then to 292, and then basically 410. But this is where you're at with this. This is where you're at with RDHL. I like this chart. It looks good. I would personally wait for 160 though on this for anything for me to be looking for an entry. I mean, Kraken. Yeah, someone asked me Kraken. I think someone asked me Kraken every single day. I don't think it's done anything since. Yeah, it's still the same chart, right? It's still the exact same chart. It's still bearish, right? To keep you from asking all the time, just simply just look at the chart and identify that if it's starting to break, if it's broken the downtrend, you need it to obviously start then to push to the upside. So this is still in a downtrend. There's no reason to be entering this. Yeah, that's kind of where it's at. So it hasn't changed at all since I've looked at it. Yeah,
Which one's
guys,
that?
like up the stream. I'd appreciate if you guys can do that. Like it up, like it up, like it up, and subscribe
Let
if you
me
haven't.
just post the stream in Discord again.
Oh yeah. Here's the Discord link. Someone just joined now, but here's the Discord link if you want to join. There's the link there. Once you join, I can sort your roles out afterwards. Just message
They
me.
probably got around the maximum couple days, I think, until prices maybe. So we were discussing because we want to keep the Discord limited, right? We don't want a lot of people in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of our things. We don't like keeping too many people in the Discord.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just first come, first serve. There's going to be limited spots. Like,
Essentially, yeah.
what we're probably going to, the majority of what we're thinking of doing next year, moving forward with the Discord, is because obviously, as time goes on, myself and Hassi are growing through Twitter and that, through socials, and we're getting more and more members, which is great. But we are going to just limit it to probably like 10 spots each month. Yeah, WF, we're moving up to 300 for you guys. No, it's gonna, you guys, the people who are the existing members are all gonna be on the same thing. Don't worry about that. You guys are all fine. You're locked in. That's nothing changes for you guys. It's all the same. Everything's the same. But I'm just not gonna guarantee that the prices will be the same moving forward, right? It's just because we're getting a lot of members, which is all good and well, and a lot of people are making a lot of money off our Discord as well, which is good. But that means that we're getting a lot more questions, spending a lot more time trading. I'm literally trading from pre-market to lunchtime. So like pre-market open to lunchtime, and Hassi's on pretty much all day as well, even after hours as well, and does the streaming and stuff. So it is a lot of work. It's not just trading and giving alerts, right? But our full focus is on members. That's it. We focus a lot on members. We don't give 100 alerts a day, right? I keep saying it every time in these streams. We literally give maybe 10 alerts total each for the day. So we focus on quality, not quantity. You guys can see all our trading, everything's there, setups, everything, transparency, full recaps and all that. So yeah, you guys will learn a lot in there for sure. I mean, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. I'm not just saying that as well.
Yep.
Sorry, Pirzo's moving, Pol, POL.
CIFR, by the way, check it out. She's a higher float though. I don't know if you like it.
All right, let me just check this.
50 minutes float, 50 minutes.
POL. Yeah, Pole looks good. I mean, the only thing is with Pole, I just set alert for 250. That's all I would do on Pole. Jordan, that's what I would simply do.
Yeah.
So trying to enter now is just like a gambling zone. This is what I call like a gambling zone, because I don't know what's happening with price action here, right? If you want to try and scalp it, fair enough, but you're going to make what? Maybe like $10, $20, not even, right? It just keeps doing this. So in my opinion, it's not worth entering now. Yes, maybe you can wait for entries to, if it pulls back to here, but personally, safe entries is above 250. That's what I would look at.
Yeah. And to be honest, even if you look at it now, it's retesting as well, so 2.3 wouldn't be as bad as well. Yeah. 3.
Yeah, Pirzo is looking good as well. I like this Pirzo. I literally said one has room to 132, and I think it hit 135, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, you'll be WF. You'll be fine. I don't know your Discord name. Completely understand one. Really looking at. Yeah, man, for sure. Could you record one of your live sessions, just a small segment, so we can get an idea what you guys do? David, it's very simple. I'll just show you now, like basically now how we do live trading. The live trading is literally just seeing my chart like this, and I'm giving you guys the entry, stop loss, and targets, and telling you what I'm looking for, what I'm expecting the charts to do, like what I show you guys on Twitter, right? I just share the chart, but when I do live trading, you can see it happen. Basically, I share this. You can see what's happening before, like 5-10 minutes, even normally before. A few minutes before, I let you know that I'm looking for this kind of level to enter. and so on, right? So it's pretty much literally what you're seeing here, but I'm just talking and stepping and basically explaining every single step of what I do with my trades. Same as Hassi, he lets you know he's looking for a certain level to break, and so on. So yeah, it's just basically now, for instance, I'll be like, okay guys, I'm waiting for a break above this level, I'm looking for this retest. If it gets this level, I'm looking for an entry range above this price. If you get in there, perfect. There's your stop loss, 3% from target. Stop loss, first target, 3%. So, yeah. And then live seminars, it's just basically, we have a bunch of them and basically just teaching you how we trade and our strategies, or just questions or anything, most topics that people ask. We just do seminars on, so it helps you guys to give us from our point of view. But yeah, live trading and that is literally just this, but you just basically see and understand why we're getting in the trades and stuff before. So we don't tell you afterwards to get in the trade. You get in the same time as us, even before sometimes. Yes, after as well. But the main thing is that the focus is for you guys to get in with us as well, and then learn that to get in yourself eventually. XAIR. What would you say, Hassi, was the whole live trading thing? It's kind of the same, yeah, just...
Yeah, it's the same, but we give you entries and exits and targets, essentially. Yeah, it is essentially the same, though. You'll see it. It's just how we do it right now. We just talk, discuss, analyze, and enter.
And then also, like, what I do is with some of my charts, I do... So say, for instance, if I enter my trade and then I give you guys the entries and stop loss, I then go and say, this is the reason why I got in. Okay, so then you can understand why I got into the trade, and you'll notice, members notice 9 times out of 10, I take pretty much the same setup every single time. So it's very easy for them to understand why I get in, and they can start to identify themselves and get in. And then we do trade reviews as well, so they can see the setups as well. XAIR, let me see this. Do you see this one, Hassi? XAIR.
XAIR.
Beyond Air. This one, who mentioned this? Hardy. I would just wait for 210 break. That's simply what I would do for now. Just because there's no real range at the moment, right? I needed to start pushing to the upside and at least break 210. That's where I would look for possible entries. Absolutely hold for break above. No worries, bro. Oh, JWF. Oh, all right. That makes sense. Now I was confused. LQR. LQR is running, Hassi.
That's why this was running the other day. And this has been running for actually weeks.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to check the large time frame right now.
See, yeah, the daily's quite nice on it. You would like the daily. I like the daily a lot. Damn, that's something Raymond was in as well.
Well, I've got a lot of stuff. Whoa, this chart is very bullish. It's literally consolidating every time and then just goes. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a very nice chart. Straight to the watch list. Great eye on that, JF.
Yeah, good eye on this one. So I have a lot. So you can see on the left hand side, these are all my plays that I'm watching. When it gets to open, I probably have like 5 or 6, but I just kind of add these and see which ones are holding the most, and then from there I just kind of sort out what I'm going to do from there. Acon. Yeah, Acon was a play this morning we traded in the Discord. So we've broken below this. This is looking like a falling wedge right now, actually, on the 5 minute. Yeah, so this is a falling wedge here on the 5 minute. Yeah, LQR, I'm assuming they had news. Had to be news. LQR looks good for possible entries, to be honest. I personally won't be taking it because I'm doing this trading thing. But intraday, this is a normal setup that I would usually take. It's literally in this demand zone. It's holding it pretty well. It's pushing to the upside. Yeah, it looks very good. I'll put this one on Twitter as well for you guys. So Acon, I'm expecting a break on this. Expecting a break. Yeah, Acon looks very good. So I would definitely keep this one on watch. Let me see what else. LQR, BRLI. So remember, this thing's at 0.45. Let's just say then. If you guys want to enter, you can. I would have max 5%, 5 or 7% stop loss. That's all. BRLI, not enough volume for me to be interested in this. It's down 16%. It's not. This is a play I would completely avoid personally. It's not my kind of setup. I know it was up 38% yesterday, but There's nothing really going on. I would just mark the high of yesterday, which is 12.35. Set an alert there. If it breaks that, then maybe you can be interested. But at the moment, that's kind of what I would do. LQR's news. Tiger, how do I use volume to my advantage, or is it just a time frame on that? How do I use volume to my advantage? I mean, you just need to look. The easiest thing to do is just go to the top gainers and then basically look at those setups, because they're the ones that will show you the most volume on each time frame. But I mean, each time frame obviously varies. I personally like using the 5 minute, but it's just simple. If you see these kind of candles, that just identifies that there's low volume compared to, let's say, what's a play that's running like Pole, right? We can see Pole have these candles compared to that other setup, right? So it's just kind of identifying, if you see on a smaller time frame that the candles are larger, then that obviously identifies volume. If there's a lack of candles, then you can just identify it's low volume. That's kind of what I would do quickly. David, yes, I keep track of everything. I have over 3,000 trades that I've given in the Discord. I do a daily recap, I do a weekly recap, and I do a monthly recap. I do it every single day, week, month. I have right now, I think it's around 77% win rate over the last 3,000 trades, or like a year and a bit. So everything's there recorded for you guys to see. So every day after the alerts I give, it's posted there so everyone can see it. I do it more for transparency to you guys, but I also do it for myself to track my trades as well. So everything's there so you can see it. Clarify 3, but yeah, so whatever. I mean, this is just my risk management strategy that I use. Hassi has a little different, but I just keep mine. I have a max 3% stop loss on my trades. My first target is 3%. Hassi's he usually has a 3% stop loss, but his first target is around 6%. So we both have our risk management strategies, but the most important thing is that we stick to our 3% stop loss. We give the leeway to members to have a 5% stop loss max, but for us, I just stick to a 3% stop loss. Usually that's just kind of the sweet spot for me. It works best for my strategy as well for Hassi, right? Other people have a 10% stop loss that works best for their strategy. So there's no best way, right? But for myself and Hassi, the way we trade very volatile plays, if I'm going into a trade with $1,000, the most I will lose is $30, right? Which is nothing. So when I see people down like 20, 30% on their accounts for the day, I don't know how on earth they're doing it. They clearly have no sense of risk management at all, to be honest. So yeah. If I enter a trade, I sell at least 50% of my position at first target, which is 3%, and then I move my stop loss up to entry or just below, and then let the play move out however it does. IFBD reversal. Let me have a look at this. IFBD is it's still in this zone. I'm actually in this trade. I need this to break above this trend. If we're looking on it from a technical basis, we are in a channel down pattern. So we do expect price to push to the upside on this. We are holding an area support here, so we'll see what it does do. It's been respecting it pretty much all pre-market. So yeah, it should push up. I mean, I'm expecting to. That's why I'm in it. I hope that makes sense, Seth. Hassi, any other plays you see, bro?
I currently no. I'm just gonna look through the scanner.
Oh, LQR still going. RSLS. Someone just asked me about this one as well.
Let me just check.
RSLS looks good. It's broken out of this falling wedge, which I initially had. It's looking, yeah, it's up 2%. I'll just do your quick levels for you for this. 0.35, and then this resistance here. 0.45. So you have 0.35 and then 0.425. So that's kind of what I have for the moment for this. So it is looking good. Obviously, you just simply look at the trend and just play the trend line for now. I would have stop loss just below. Ideally, you want to enter on the trend line. That's the support zone. Yeah, bro, Bitcoin's insane. Is it still going? Yeah, look at this chart.
Yes, sir. 3%, 3%, 3%. 3% is king. Yeah, Bitcoin is lovely, man. Lovely.
Did you see?
I tried it the other day. I was trying it.
I did a falling wedge on it. on a 5 minute chart, and it actually broke
That's
out of
funny.
it.
That's funny. Falling wedge is king, man. Falling
I
wedge is king.
know.
Had to try. Let me see if I still got the chart.
Yeah, what levels you had? Because you had yours was. I remember yours last. What was like a couple months ago, a few months ago.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, I tried it then as well. But I tried it recently.
For the crypto channel.
I don't know why I tried it, but I tried it, but I can't find it. I think it's on Twitter then.
Sticking to a 3% loss no matter what has really changed. Yeah, bro. That's the thing. Like, people don't really understand. I mean, when you're new to trading, it sucks. Yeah, you lose. And then, or some people think, oh, 3% is not enough, right? But like I said, it depends on people's strategy. And if you're in the Discord, you learn the way that myself and Hassi trade. And it makes more sense to have that 3% stop loss, right? So the reason is, if it usually goes down below 3%, it normally keeps going down, and then we just wait for a reversal, right? So there's no point in holding more than 3% or 5%, whatever it is, because you would basically just lose, and you're going to be holding and hoping and praying it's going to go. SVMH, this one's not really doing too much.
We used Google Meets, David. Google Meets, so it's a visual.
Google Meets.
Exactly like this, essentially.
It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly what you're seeing now, just with the members in it, and we're just sharing the screen as it is, just talking about the day, what we expect to happen, and then when we give alerts, that's it. Yeah, so the Google Meets is just basically Zoom. It's the same thing as Zoom, so yeah, it's just this. SVMH is it's just in this demand zone, as you can see that I have drawn, so for me, I'm not really too worried about this, just because it has a lack of volume at the moment. So unless it gets some volume, then I'll be more interested. But it's just very difficult. I keep mentioning volume, and so does Hassi, is because for us, the way we trade, we are day traders and scalpers. We need volume for our trades, right? We can't be sitting in a trade for 10, 20, 30, or like a couple of days, or even just a few hours. It's painful. So we're kind of more of the momentum plays, whatever's there. We look for our setups. EBIX. EBIX. Not really my kind of setup. What do you think of EBIX, Hassi? I got $3.
Yeah,
that was that thing. Remember that play that was down loads that one day?
Yeah. I see it. It's low volume right now. All you need volume. It looks, the 5 minute is good in terms of that we broke above. We need to pick up on volume. So that's all it's on. Just the volume.
I have this is my chart at the moment.
Yeah. So it just needs the volume. If you look at 1 minute has the zero volume.
AUVI is looking like it's trying to push up as well. What was that play I mentioned that looked good earlier? LQR is coming down now.
Let's see. Yeah, LQR is coming down for a bit. Back above 5.5, I'll be interested.
I really like Perzo.
POL is trying again. It's a huge level here. I think this would be the runner, POL.
Yeah. Or that one with the 250 break. Okay, T-Con's not coming up yet. Acon still in play, still in this wedge. Coin is up. Yeah, I saw that. Coin, and what was the other one? There was another one that were the best performing stocks. Coin and something else. I forgot. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Damn it. I'm sure you know, Hardy, if you know the coiners. There's two that were the best performing plays. All right, I'm going to go over my watch list, guys, and then Hassi will also talk about his, and then we're going to head into Discord. We've got to set up live trading for the members. So I know a bunch of you have joined now, which is good. I will send the link out one more time for you guys. And also, if you can do me a favor, we have like 38 people in here. We only have 4 likes. If you guys could like up the stream, we would really appreciate it. And then subscribe if you guys haven't. We get a lot of new members every day and listeners, and we appreciate you guys. But if you guys could like up the stream and just share it, we would appreciate it. Yeah, look over Mara and then LQR. Is LQR gone still? So Mara, Hut, Riot Can, BitIF, IREN, all those are moving. So yeah, these are all bullish. I mean, this is, for these kind of plays, Hardy, like Mara, and that is, I mean, if you know that these are blockchain plays that run with Bitcoin, it's whatever Bitcoin's doing. So on a technical basis, I mean, it's kind of just whatever Bitcoin does, right? You can look at these resistance levels, but for me, I wouldn't really focus too much on these. It's just whatever Bitcoin is doing, to be honest. As simple as that. That's kind of how I would put it. What is the other one? BitIF. Yeah, BitIF is lagging a bit. This should keep going, but this chart is insane. I charted it the other day, but it's breaking all these levels I have, which is good. LQR, let me see it. Yeah, LQR is coming down. Yeah, you should never have entered LQR if you did. There was no reason to be entering it. There was no reason to be entering. This is it's called chasing if you've entered this trade. Right, look at this. From here to here, that's a 60% move. Now, for me personally, I always just wait for it now to see if I can start to see a trend reversal. So here's my downtrend, simple. I need to find an area of support. I then need to wait to push the upside and then hopefully break that downtrend. Yeah, no, come on guys, like up the stream, like. Yeah, FOMO's a no-go. No one in our Discord does it. We freak out if they do. They know. All right, I'm gonna go to my watch list and then Hassi will, then we'll be done. So XAIR, I just have this on my watch list here. Just mark this 210 level, breaks 210, it should be pretty good. We'll keep going. LGVN, this one's volume's dying out on this. I don't personally even like this trade. I'm gonna remove it because I've noticed that with this, whenever it runs, it usually just dies off pretty much at open, which is it's not great. So that's why I'm just gonna personally avoid that even if it does move. PASG, this one was above $1, so I'm going to move it here, but only thing with PASG, I'm looking for 118 break. So the 118 break is simply just the high of the day. If it breaks out, I expect continuation, but anywhere here, I'm not going to be touching it. I don't play sub $1 plays. Pole, this one is also on watch. I know Hassi likes this as well. 250 is what we're both looking for, I think, on this. We have 250 break. Pirzo, another one to watch.
Econ
Breaking out of this channel down pattern as we speak, which you expect to. You have 115 next on this. It needs to hold $1. FRGT, I just have this on watch list. Hassi mentioned this in the Discord this morning. It is bullish. You do expect this to break out. We are in a falling wedge on a larger time frame. All that means is that you expect it to happen in a lot longer time than as opposed to a 5-minute chart, right? So yes, I do expect this to break out. 0.42 is your next level. IFBD, this one I am in this. I'm trying to wait for this to break out. I'm hoping it does. I'm just thinking about this logically. The whole of pre-market, it's been holding this 125 level, which is great. Now I do expect it to push to the upside. We'll keep an eye on this and see. AUVI, this one is breaking that downtrend in that demand zone. So I mentioned that to someone earlier when they asked me what I think of this. I said if you get a green candle close on the 5-minute, you can look for entries, which was this candle here. It is starting to push up, so this looks pretty good. CGEN, this one's not looking too good. I remember on the larger time frame this was good. Yeah, 250. 250 is your big level on this. I had it here somewhere. Yeah, it was this resistance to here and support. So mark that 250 on our CGEN. ESPR, I'm expecting continuation on this. I wish I never sold this yesterday, but I entered this trade yesterday. It took me a while to get my first target, but we at least hit it. RDHL, this one's a former runner. 160 was that level I mentioned to you guys. And then, damn, I have a lot of plays on my watch list. NCL, I'm just going to remove this. PASG, I'm going to I'll keep this because if 118 breaks, I'm interested. TCON, this is a big watch as well. Yes, it is pulling back, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's in a falling wedge right now, actually, Hassi, this TCON.
Yeah, it just needs break and base and it should run.
Yeah. And then Dare, I'm going to remove this. I just saw this running earlier. Acon, this is a big watch. As I mentioned on this looks good for entries. If anyone did enter, they should still be in. It's still a valid trade. It's still in the falling wedge. This should break out into open. There's no 100% chance, but in my opinion, this should break out of this. TCON, yeah, we just went over that. SINT, delete this, I don't care. INM, don't care. BPTS, I don't care. So that's kind of what I have a lot of my watches, but that's all I have right now. Anything else, Hassi? Any other trades you're looking at?
Nothing else to be honest with you. Just TCON, Paul, PRZO. LQR back above 5.5 maybe, but it's volatile. Yeah, that's about it really. AUBI, yeah, shot another one, and EBIX.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
EBIX, that was the one. EBIX, yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to like us on or follow us on Twitter. I know most of you guys do. And then if you guys can also just like up the stream. I know I've mentioned it a lot of times, but I'd appreciate if you guys do. And then subscribe if you haven't. Myself and Asi will continue to post charts for you guys where we can. We are going to be pretty busy in the Discord today because we are doing live trading for members. But yeah, we'll do what we can to help you guys. But always remember to have a stop loss in all trades. There's no guarantee with anything.
So what we do with the watch loss is we wait for open and see how it does after 10 minutes. My main three watches are TCOM, PRZO, POL. But then I just look and see if it breaks and actually starts to give me a setup, and then I cut my watch list.
Yeah,
That's what it
exactly.
is. That's how we do it usually.
Yeah, so you'll see I have like 10 or 12 here, right? Then after that, you'll notice that into open or when market opens, we have like 4 or 5. And then Hassi usually pretty much knocks out the sub $1 runners before they go, which is good because I don't trade them. And then I just kind of wait. I'm a more patient. I wait for the pullbacks, and then that's kind of how it works. So yeah, I know we got a few of you guys joined, which is great in the Discord. We appreciate you. We will go on to live trading now for you guys. So we will send it. Live trading is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday and Tuesday we just chill, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is live trading. All right, I appreciate you guys. All the new members, we'll catch you in there. I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow.